Isaac Newton said, I keep the subject of my enquiry constantly before me and wait till the first dawning opens gradually by little and little into a full and clear light. Sir Isaac Newton was born on 4th January 1943 in the United Kingdom. He died on 31st March 1727 at the age of 84. Sir Isaac Newton was an English mathematician and physicist. The legend is that Newton discovered gravity when he saw an apple falling while thinking about the forces of nature. Isaac Newton said, I keep the subject of my enquiry constantly before me. That reminded me when I had a case. I met one of my good friend, an IAS officer, and he told me, any case is okay, provided you constantly follow it up. If you cannot follow it up, you will never succeed. Whether you have contacts, you got power, whatever it is, follow up is very important. That was very, very true. I always think about the Israeli tactics of the drip irrigation. When they had got a problem, they constantly kept the subject enquiry in front of them, and slowly it opens up to find out that the water which is given to the plants is all wasted, because the plant need only water onto the roots, and that's how they found out the drip irrigation. Drip it every 1 second, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and the plant became very healthy to the root cause of disease, to the heart of the matter. And they got beautiful flowers and beautiful fruits. That was constantly before me, and wait till the first dawning opens. Cooking also. When I was in Tokyo, I stayed in the Tokyo guest house in 1990. And I see the Iranian boys cooking. They bring the full chicken and they put a little butter on the base of the vessel, close it up. It's slow fire, 45 minutes. In 45 minutes, chicken breaks into pieces. From the chicken, the water comes out, from the chicken salt comes out, and the bones, that slow, and wait till the first dawning opens gradually by little and little, slowly opens up, and from the bone the oil comes out, and it cooks in 45 minutes. They have the clear taste of that particular food. It's the same thing they do it on the vegetables also. From the vegetables has got water, it comes out of its own. Even the salt comes out of the vegetable and cooks, you get the real vegetable taste. Sometimes they call, Rakum, give me garam masala, which I can. They just sprinkle, they do not know how to use the masala. But what I found in India is, a lot of masala and people forgot the real taste of the food. They only know the taste buds of dead taste of the masala only they know. Before you go for any games, I keep the subject of my inquiry constantly before and wait till the first dawning opens gradually by little and little is what Isaac Newton was telling. When you do your warming up exercise, it gradually opens little by little, 30 times on every joints, and it heats up, slowly boils up. And from your body, the sweat is the salt which comes out, and the water comes out, and then you start boiling. Then when you stretch, the stretching is so beautiful. And then you go, it cooks beautifully. You do your karate, you do your judo, you do your running, whatever it is. First dawning opens gradually by little and little into full, and then you get a full and clear light. When one loses the deep and intimate relationship with your subject, the husband, with the wife, with your family, with the family tradition, joint family and the family tree. And loses the deep intimate husband and wife together, sitting, chit-chatting, joking, playing hide and seek, cooking together, taking bath together, and slowly, even if when you drive a vehicle, you have to make sure the vehicle is greased, oiled beautifully. By being very closely, intimately, in deep intimate relationship, what happens is a partner's vehicle opens, is oiled beautifully, and then when you start making the love, it's orgasmic love. That's what he's telling. Dawning opens gradually little and little into a full and clear light. I always see my children's parents coming from the village, and the first thing they do is they take the child into their lap and start combing the hair, and the child starts open slowly. Child opens everything into full and clear light. Everything they get out of the child without questioning. The CBI and the police officers are doing the third degree torture to extract answers. This is a very good, little by little. If you are in deep in love, we keep the subject and close to you, it opens up more beautiful than the others. Yes. Buddha and Ananda was traveling to another village. They had to cross a river. When they crossed the river to the other side, Buddha felt very thirsty. He asked Ananda, can you fetch some water for me from that river? Ananda went once, twice. He came back and he said, the water is dirty. Buddha went with him and he also saw the water dirty. He said, let us sit together. They sat together, meditated, and then he asked Ananda, look. Ananda saw, he saw the water very clear, and Ananda said, you are God. Buddha said, no. After we came, the king was passing through the river with his carriage, so all the dust from underneath came up. When we sat and meditated, all the dust settles down, and clarity of the mind came, clarity of the water came. That was what he was trying to do. The deep dawn, the first dawning opens gradually by little and little into full and clear light. When you meditate, full and clear light is open. Further also they practice. The old Maharishi, they look into the lamp and they, without blinking, they look deep. The eye becomes so powerful, they can look at a person and read past, present, and future. Nowadays, the Japanese children, one look, they can tell the policeman what height, weight is the robber, the eyes, everything. This has been practiced by the archers. They put a small dot and they keep looking into the dot non-stop, and the time comes, the dot becomes such a huge big dot, and when the arrow leaves the bow, it strikes the bull's eye again and again, same time. It's not that the dot has become big, but the eye can zoom so beautifully. Its eye has got that power to zoom that deeper. For the same reason, when you look into the solar, when you collect the solar panel light, by evening time, it is into full and clear light. You get beautiful light. When I teach my children car driving also, I do the same thing. I tell them to open, to start and off, and then take it forward, reverse, parking very, very clearly. They get total control, keeping the subject of anger constantly before them, and wait till the first dawning opens gradually, little by little. When they reach 18 years, it's clear. When the children goes for a drama or before going to the stage, it is very important for them to practice 1,000 times. When they practice 1,000 times, when they go to the stage, you keep the subject of anger constantly before them by practicing 1,000 times, and wait for the first dawn opens gradually, little by little, into full and clear light, and go to the stage. All that whatever they wanted to say, it comes automatically. The hand and the legs and the eyes move, everything moves very, very clearly, and they could talk so clear, they feel into full and clear light. That was what I was trying to connect, what Sir Isaac Newton was trying to tell. I keep the subject of my enquiry constantly before me, and wait till the first dawning opens gradually by little and little into full and clear light. This is my 68th short discourse.